been wanting to play this for a while. My schedule's just been super crazy this week. And read duck killed us. So, waiting for the Twitches to load. Already posted in the Discord, so we should be set. Hopefully. Well, that's just rude. Alright. I don't know how the stash thing works. I don't have anything. I don't know. It's very weird. Alright, what are we doing? Read Dandelion's planner. Inventory. That's not what I wanted. I think I have to go into books. So the books. There's a lot of stuff. Read Dandelion's planner. Ooh, I don't know why that's purple, but I like it. So, come on, not now. Get off of here. I don't know what that is, but it looks amazing. Okay. Here, in case anybody wants to join. Okay, so where's his planner, though? Do I already have his planner? I didn't see his planner. I would think it says Dandelion's planner. Let's see.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught the swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Where is his... Is it this? His book? No? Did you give me his planner? Don't see a book, a planner, or anything. What is this? There we go. Finally found it. Okay. Rosa var outre like a rose, abashed in a crimson hue. Fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She stunned her lessons in chivalry, Swimmer dwarf with ability. Charming garden enclosed while in Gandalf Molly. Though she knew the touch of skin and lice, she shines not straw when gripped with lust's embrace. Gathers feet to the morgue. So timid and looks no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had that Big Dipper? Falcon's laundry near the mouth of the Pontar. Melody, though her cries are divine when behind closed doors, stunning on stage, her squawkers are drowned by snores. The pits near Pauper Square and Elia. Figure must wear her naked her nature jewel. Look deep into her eyes, or be made a fool. Taylor's shop across from the Tanny. Hey PJ, how are you?
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers.
How's your week been so far?
We lost copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Nice.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
The Spule has got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
That was alright.
Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Of course. I ended up going on... What in the hell was that? Ended up going on a little venture today. So, it was rather interesting. Took a little trip up to Virginia. What is this? Interesting. It was alright. It got redeemed by dinner. Lunch was shite. So, let's hear.
Welcome, welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service?
Oh,
Need
he's
something
an elf.
shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You, Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Uh-oh.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and
Interesting.
Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in my
So...
bread. Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
I had driven through this town before on the way
The
to
witch hunters nabbed
do
him
my,
yesterday, burned him at the stake in Hierarch
appointment
Square.
for my bags.
He perished. Ooh,
And I was like, oh, that looks like a really cool place.
impressive.
There's
Fiery beasts
a
circled his pyre, then rose into
barbecue
the sky and exploded
restaurant
to form
slash
letters.
country,
Really?
well, not country
What did they
store, but
spell?
like market.
Radovid,
So we stopped there for
fancy.
barbecue. And it was amazing barbecue.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help. And
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Interesting, dude. Yeah, he... Oh, not he. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So, yeah, lunch was horrible. It was like the worst salad I have ever had in my life. Like, the most bland. No flavor whatsoever. honey mustard that was barely flavored. I was like, what in the hell? Y'all people. And the service was crap. Like, it was... Yeah, exactly. How do you mess up a salad? So, I will say... I was so annoyed. And being somebody that's in the industry, it's one of those, like... For me to even consider this, it's like, you have to really fuck up. Like, I was like, do I even want to leave a tip? Because, like, the server was gone. Like, no server. Like, he would just show up whenever he felt like showing up. And we're like, we're waiting to leave. Like, we've got other stuff to do. And the guy's like, oh, no rush. Like, here are your checks. Blah, blah. Like, when we were finally getting ready to leave. And I'm like, bro, no rush for you, maybe, because you keep fucking disappearing. But, like, we're ready to go. We've been ready to go for, like, a good 15 minutes.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after.
So, the other thing that happened was... It was like... So I ordered a house salad with chicken. And he comes out after, like... I don't know... 15 minutes or so, and he's like, oh, y'all salads are almost ready, they're just grilling the chicken now. And I'm like, how fucking hard is it to put a salad together? Like, I do this for a living, like, it's not that fucking difficult. And, like, why didn't you start grilling the chicken first? So, the chicken comes out and it's like all chopped up and everything. I'm like, I know what this chicken is. This is not, like, grilled chicken. This is pre-cut, pre-packaged, very processed chicken. And it was like just thrown on the grill, like on the flat top, barely warm. And I'm like, yeah, like it didn't even taste like chicken, PJ. It was ridiculous. And I'm like, and you're upcharging somebody $4 for that? Like, what the hell?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
Did you read his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Ooh, level 12. Yeah, level 12 for hunting a dandelion. That's nice. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, not like that. Try it out.
Yeah, there was barely any lettuce. It was mostly tomatoes. And the tomatoes were like pre-diced tomatoes that come in a package. Like, oh my god. What in the world?
never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the corpses were great.
This Baronet's Lavalettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latta?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Cool.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Apparently Rich just gets summoned whenever I need to go someplace. But yeah, so dinner made up for it. 100%. Because I was like, you know, a salad like that size should fill you up. And I'm like, nope, still hungry. Like, why did we even come here? So, it was horrible. And then I ate way too much chocolate, which was alright. It wasn't great chocolate. Like, the chocolate here in town is better than the chocolate that I got, but... Yes, very much so. And it's definitely a place I would go back to, so that's cool.
Arrived.
Nice
I would
place.
say we have.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah, gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Redanian chestnut looks promising.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
I adore the speed,
Faster.
the rush of
Hey,
air.
Sick of it.
Don't spare the horse! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air!
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
Lady Lata.
The woman formerly known as Molly. There
maybe?
she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
He seems nice enough. For a general of the wall. Madame.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue.
I like
We've
her
not
outfit.
seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
How rude. Roach.
Run, Roach.
Supper was very good. I had brisket. I haven't had brisket that good in a very long time.
Come on now.
It's a harsh man. Best not cause any trouble at the inn.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
Do I want to kill this guy? Yes.
Let
Because
him
he's being
through
a prick.
before I get angry.
Huh? That a threat? You'll not talk to me that way. Oh no. We're done. Get him!
Ooh, that hurt.
Damn it.
I'm tired of these people. Don't have a pass, don't let people in. Fuck that shit.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter.
Good.
But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Down Warren's at the foot of the hill. Folks say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you.
Ooh. Thanks for the info.
What?
Give me the empty bottle. Oh, there's only splotches of blood. There he is. Problem solved.
You're a fierce one, but you've fairness in your eyes.
Ooh, could I take their horses? I wish I could take their horses. I wish you could take horses and sell them. That would be amazing. Like, ow. I just found this horse in the middle of nowhere. Why is there... What am I looking at? There's two different points. What is this? Broken flower. Let's mark that one and go there because it's closer. She could set those on fire. Roachboo. Oh, this is the prick. I don't need to talk to him. We're just gonna go back. Well, I wonder if I get more experience points for doing that. Let's just talk to him. Where'd he go? Over here. Let's just do that anyway. Directional change! Come on, Roach. I didn't realize he called all of the horses Roach.
Take it easy. Nothing hurts as much as life.
Nothing hurts as much as life. That sounds very depressing. Washed your hair lately? I don't know. I have or haven't. I haven't had a bath in a while.
Ow!
Don't you ow, Witcher? Where's the guy? There he is. What's up?
Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
You didn't notice if he washed his hair or not? I was just saying he hadn't had a bath in a while. He has been in a river recently. But did he have shampoo? That is the question. A few hours later. Oh, that he calls the horses Roach, yeah. Well, he said that. He calls all of them Roach. Like the one that I rode in the race. He said, oh, that Roach rode really nice. Why do you call them a Roach? Is that a Witcher thing? I don't know.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
I just happened to kill 3 of your men on the way back, but you know, it's okay.
Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Some mysterious murders happening in some house. Well, that's not very helpful. Taking all the shit. All the things! Alright, where are we going? We're going back here. Another trustworthy soul. Are you sure? Pardon me. Locked. Is that because of the hour that it is locked? What time is it? Ooh, I have a decent amount of coin. I would say probably so. Let's go over here in the morning. Just have a seat in the middle of the road. 9 a.m. Beautiful. Nope, still locked. I don't know. Oh, sorry, you were kind of just sitting in the middle of the thing there.
Keep your distance.
Keep your distance. I don't know what to do. Oh, I have to... What? Is there a secret passage? Ooh, what was that? Need some treasure. What in the hell?
Interesting.
My darling Rosa, from the moment I set eyes on you, that fateful evening at the Vagabond, my heart has only beaten for you. I cannot eat, I cannot sleep. The master threatens to terminate my apprenticeship, and I don't know if I can stand it any longer. But you're going to introduce us near the roasted cap on the table. I happen to be eating one when I saw you. It's stuck in my throat, and I started to choke. Oh, it seems like you made a lasting impression, buddy. Because you laughed. Oh, how sweetly and brightly your laughter. I'm trying to choke to death, and you're laughing at me. But I love it. Anyway, I want to hear your laughter once more, I beg you. Every day it does. I'll take care of my poor lad, falling helplessly in love with you, take the income. Do not torture me. Your admirer, blah blah blah. Well, clearly he's dead. So something happened.
Men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, Sugar Puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, Sugar Puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia?
That would be us.
Famed Witcher of the Ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
This place is awesome.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's eye. Follow me.
Waiting for you to show me what follow me means instead of standing there, dude.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Ooh, she has a little magic.
What? Lost your nerve?
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Very well.
Let's dance. Not good.
Shit.
Carol says shit. I love him.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
So you say, girl.
Damn. Damn it.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? You're quick. Damn it! Well,
Got her.
if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sure.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure. but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Oops, that's not the exit. Okay, why can I not go through the door? There it is. Cool. Liquid sunshine. Why are they all screaming?
My fortune treaters
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Sultan, you old bum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bum. Now repeat.
It's a little apple.
Savory crackers.
It's a carrier apple.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do?
Exactly.
Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits, and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how did Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
So, let's see. Okay, I'll have to do that. Double checking that it's actually a quest.
Oh.
What time is that anyway? Let's see. It's only noon, so I guess I'll go to the bar and wait. What are the carpenters? Not. What do I want? There's a notice board. Is it in the bar? Cool. So I'm gonna sit here and meditate until after sundown, which will be right there. I think that owl is super cute though.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
We shall see what happens.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berry star, lilac sweet. dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Interesting. Guy outside?
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. You've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
That lady's a bitch.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
Mm-hmm.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, bugger all to do here. Heading back to the road. Got Bobby to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warrior doesn't come and overturn
Nice experience for that. 720 just for talking to her?
Lovely that sauce, lad.
Do watch it. God, the Reaper's come for you.
Rather interesting.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You better not take any of my shit, or I'm gonna kill your little pug ass.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehead. Nice bun you have. You were right. He doesn't blush.
Junior cut off his hand and ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back, offering...
He's going to spy on you. Probably.
He's hung like a horse. Clear that you've not seen Reuven. Good.
Easy, Cleaver. Horson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe.
And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Really? I have a mace. I don't want a mace. I hate maces.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Very effective, though. Asshole. Oh, I can still cast even naked? That's awesome. Who else? Oh, we've got people over here. Hi! Shield's still at 100. Fuck yeah.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker, asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out.
I like this guy. He's hilarious.
You geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Whoreson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now.
Jesus.
Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
One would think you could just get a bucket for your foot.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Whoreson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Whoreson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, And you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Interesting.
Be so kind as to follow me. Oh, Bart! Not again!
Bart.
Bart, stop that! Now!
Bart, man. Bart makes Ziggy look joyful.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart, hard. Bart, less thinky. But less thinky. But sadless.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorford go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. But look, won't go. But look, no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head falls.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your fun gone. Bad troll.
Now, stiff upper lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pox antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Just curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
This is all oil. Where's the potion he just gave me? Um... Saved it in a while.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Okay, so Igni won't do anything.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Show me what you got, Drowners.
That's just a drowner. Definitely came through here. Another trinket. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Yet another shiny bauble. Close. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like
wyvern oil, and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
There he is.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff? came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hampton keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nice, level 13.
Nothing here.
Aha!
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Thank you. Uncle Dunko. So why are you... You already saw that.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible. Why?
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Where's the bloody exit? This is the big room. So I need to go back this way. Here. What time is it? Let's see, I need to go into here. Why is her house not showing up on the thing? That's not helpful.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper.
The eternal fire will guide you.
Let me check my inventory and my weapons right quick. Ooh, that's better. Cool. Alright, let's see. Shopkeeper. Bard.
Whoa!
No, not what I want. There should be a guy out here someplace. This guy.
Any needs, master? Welcome, welcome.
What have you got there?
Okay, so books. Disappointing.
So long.
That was disappointing. Where's the guy? I want to sell some weapons. Oh.
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Cool. Can I...
How can I be of service?
Can I play Gwent?
Still out to beat me?
Ah, see you're still seeking to lose. I'm game.
So play me. Stake a unique card, maybe?
Why not?
Okay. Cool. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And I lost. Damn.
Try some shoddier players, will ye? Once you've learned a few tricks, come back for a rematch.
The thing is, see right away, I think the best deal is this side of the house.
I think her house is up here.
What shall I whip up for supper?
Hey!
What was that?
My, what a freak. And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sin shall be forgiven.
This lady's house? Yes. I think.
KSM? K-Swix? KSM? K-Swix?
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Best deal around. One for the price of two. Or, no, wait a tick. Greetings. At your service.
Show me your wares.
This is 39. Cool.
So long.
Thanks for getting rid of my inventory.
You know how to disembowel them.
Temple guard let even you into the city.
Hello, dwarves.
Excuse me.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
You're using me. Don't like it one bit.
And I don't like lacy frills and Redanian novels, but you don't hear me complaining. Now follow me.
Gods, the wisdom gods.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
Pathetic.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
All right. What's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far.
Move on.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie... we'll think we were ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well. Too bad I listened to neither. Get him, Lucas!
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Trails.
I wondered if I could kill a goose. They have eggs. Want the duck. Goose, actually. Raw meat. 2 ducks. Alright. What quest do we have? Actually, I think I'm gonna stop here for the night. I mean, I wish I could. Got my eye on you. Well, what if I'm looking back, mister? That's what I say. What if I'm looking back? Are there 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, ironic, you have 7 dwarves walking together. It's a bit on point, isn't it? What is this?
Don't go up bothering me. Nice.
Don't go bothering me. Are they making bricks? It looks like they're making bricks. I said I was going to stop and yet I'm continuing. Such as this game. Such as this game! Dude, can we put her sword away? Sword away. Thank you. Oh, he didn't die. I wondered if I could kill the pigeon. The pigeon! Oh, PJ, I'm super excited, by the way. I know you saw my post, but we are going to the second round. Whoop, 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 whoop. Our next game is on Sunday. I'm so excited. Yeah. And we haven't played anyone from our old division, so that's going to be interesting that we're playing Tampa Bay.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
GT though. Is it a friend or is it a frenemy? Can I can't climb the thingy. Oh, Geralt. Nope, you can't climb the roof, that's sad. I saw an exclamation and I got excited.
Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Sure.
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. The Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Cool. Okay, we're not doing that right now, though. trying to figure a way into this house. No, you're not. Well, that did nothing.
Beer put chewing on, Big.
Oh. Nothing hurts as much as life.
Want justice? Hire a witcher.
Wow. Which doesn't really do that good with stairs. Is there... No, I don't. I can't go any further down in here. Ooh, that was not good.
The conflagration of war spare our city, our homes, our loved ones.
Live honest and always speak the truth.
Begone, or I'll inform the hunters you're a non-human.
Well, that was a lot easier than I expected.
Footprints. birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres. .45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Siri, Menge is following
I
me.
want a tea room.
He seized the treasure. Yes, Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Instructions on how to build a bomb, signed by one Kelkstain. Sugar, and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menger's been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menger spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Menger will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. It suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Well, Geralt did break his ankle.
Say that we... you know...
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menger's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna end it right now. Alright. I might be on tomorrow again. Don't quote me on that though. I have class again. So who knows? And I've got some cooking and baking to do for a party on Monday. But I got to drop off the stuff on Sunday. So that should be interesting. Yep, I got to make some pies and some salads. So that should be fun. And then we've got a party on Monday first, so that should be interesting. Possibly making a cheesecake. I know you like cheesecake, so that should be fun. Trying to teach my mum how to make one. Also don't know, I just went kind of European. Interesting. My brain just switched, I guess. Probably because of their speech. Yes. We're thinking probably New York with some berry compote on top. So I will post the picture. Although I don't know where my springform pan is, so it should be interesting. I know how to make one in a normal pan, but it's not as fun. Anyway, have a good night. I will keep you posted on the hockey as well. Okay? Later. I'll say it one more time.